All right, so we had a losing night, and I'm going to take you guys through it right now. Okay, so a couple mistakes I made tonight. First mistake was, it was an easy mistake. Just placed the stop too close. Right here on this, right here. I had it, I think it was right at it, right at right at these wicks right here. And that was a mistake because you got the spreads. I didn't actually even think about that. And I actually did end up adjusting it a couple more. It was like I think it was like at 12 or something like that. And it did end up coming back down a little bit, and the spread was big enough to where it actually stopped me out and then started wicking up. Like it literally stopped me out, and then like the last like couple minutes, it was like it just started wicking. They'll do that last minute sometimes, but so I'm actually still in it with only like a 50-cent lot size. Um, but then here's the larger mistake. Well, actually, no, because I got back in. I got back in after I got stopped out because at first I had a dollar lot size, but then I got stopped out and then got back in with a smaller lot size, 50 cent. And I'm just gonna hold it till it either gets up to here or stop me out for a couple dollars or whatever. So, but the risk to reward on this is, it's a 3 to 1 or whatever you want to call it. See the risk to reward right there. But so that's the first mistake. And then we got gold here, which we all know how gold can be. Oh, gold. Okay. So now gold. I was trying to go in for a retest. I was trying to go in for the retest. We are pretty high right now, so we did have a candle close outside here, but as you can tell, it's in a fake out, which it's kind of pulling back now, and it was below the 50 too. So then on the hour, it was below the 50. So it literally just faked out. I had my stop up here. I had my stop right here. And then it was just decided it was like, oh, let's go and stop them out real quick. But you can't ever think it's just you. It's where you know, it's not just you. It's they're going to stop out everybody. So I went up to this little structure right here, didn't really because I saw it start wicking out where this eight EMA is. Started kind of wicking out right there with this candle, but then it just shot up, stopped me out. And then who knows what this next candle is going to do, but I was just going to go for I was going to take it down to this trend line, or no, I was going to take it down to this structure right here. I was going to take it down to here. So that's pretty much it's like a 1 to 1. Something like that. Pretty much like a 1 to 1. Let's put this up here. That way it looks like I'm kind of looking at you guys. But yeah, I mean, like I was just going to take it down this little bit of structure right here. Kind of closed. It even closed. Bodies closed a little bit below this low right here. See it closed below this one, but this is, do got a little bit of structure right here, but I thought I was going to retest. It's kind of waiting for it to, because I was waiting for it just to wick out, because gold it'll wick out sometimes last minute, but so I was just kind of waiting, seeing what this was going to do, and it literally just stopped me out before anything. So that was with the dollar lot size. So I mean, like, it was like what, $60, $60 on an $800 account. Well, it's less than $800 now. I'm not stressing though, because we got tomorrow too. We gotta be a little more patient. Don't let today consume you. So yeah, I mean, like, I got stopped out up here and was gonna try to go for a 1-to-1. Thought I was gonna retest. So it's cool. Got stopped out on that one. It's just really just pulling back more, really. So yeah, that's how my night went. Like, I'm still in this GA trade. So yep. Dude, where did GA go? Oh my gosh, I hate that, dude. So I'm just gonna hold on to this GA trade. Oh, that's the other mistake I made. Oh, I forgot about this one. Another mistake. And let me know if you guys have made this mistake. So when I went to go in for my 50-cent lot size, I entered a $5 lot size instead. And I started pulling back, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't want, I should have just got out. It was like at $10. Then I started pulling back more, because I was just gonna get out and put in the 5-cent lot size, but yep, I started pulling back more. So I was like, all right, screw it. And I just pretty much closed it out. So that was like $17. So that was even more of a loss than it should have been. So I accidentally put in the wrong dollar lot size. So yeah. So that added to my loss tonight. But I mean, like, the probabilities, I mean, like, for the retest, close outside the zone for gold. That's, it's like retest stuff. It's just wants to pull back a little more. It's gold. It's going to do that. Sometimes it retests good. Other times it fakes out, pulls back more, and then it drops. It probably is still going to drop, but it just wasn't ready. So yeah, got stopped out. So that was what, 3. It's right on here. I'm not good at spelling either. Let's color this red. Ooh, that's too red. No, it's not. First mistake. Stop loss too close. Come on. Second mistake. It wasn't a mistake though, because at least we had the GA. Jeez, look at that. It's getting there up to target. We also have news coming out. This says yellow folders right here. Wait, am I sharing right screen? Nope. Oh, 1 second. Let me share GA. I'm sharing GA. Where's GA? Dude, come on. Oh, it is this one. Okay, so see these on TradingView, they're showing up as orange folders. But if you look on FX book, we got GA almost to target. But it's only 50-cent lot size. It ain't gonna make up for the freaking gold trade. So it shows on FX book. It's not like news is happening right now or anything. It's in 53 minutes. This is a manufacturing output index and services business activity index are combined to generate the composite PMI for the United Kingdom, which measures the country's overall economic health, and a couple other red folders. Market CIPS composite PMI, market CIPS UK PMI services PMI, and then chips manufacturing PMI. A survey of 600 industrial enterprises is used to compile the market chips CIPS. I don't know. UK manufacturing purchases manufacturers index, which monitors the performance of the manufacturing sector in the United Kingdom's. All 5 indicators were evaluated based on characteristics. New orders 30%, production 25%, workforce 20%. I don't know if that's really me reading it off as doing anything, but whatever. But that's 3 red folders at 4:30. That's in 52 minutes. But we got some volatility coming out of nowhere too. Should have got out because it's pretty close to, and it hit that 50 too. So yeah, I mean, we got red folder news in like 53 minutes. So what's the second mistake? I mean, gold was already over. It's already been overbought, which it's going to be pretty bullish now. It did some this is a pretty crap, you guys can't see it. Okay, now it's sharing. So this is a pretty significant trend line right here. See, it did drop from it, came up, went over it, kind of retested. It's been riding this trend line right here. So yeah, I was liking the idea that the 50 was above it. So pretty much just faked out, you know. But the minute a strategy fails on you doesn't mean it's a bad strategy. So a lot of people fall into that misconception. So you just gotta evaluate your risk and then go with that. You know, most of the time the retest works. It was oversold. Oversold. Let's see what the fib says. Oversold, and it did start, you know, closing below key points. So I was thinking we're gonna have I thought it was a good trade. Like we got the RSI here crawling up on the hour and 30-minute, but that was only one thing telling me I shouldn't that was only one thing telling me I shouldn't sell. So like it wasn't a mistake. Probably should have got out when it closed back up here. I mean, like it barely even pulled back. You know, but so that I mean like that wasn't even really a mistake. So but for our second mistake was so there's that one. What was this all? Yeah, this is all in GA. That one happened down here. This one happened right here. Somewhere. Not looking to make sure what lot size I had to put in. Stop loss too close. So always give your stop loss a little bit of wiggle room. All right, let's stop rubbing it in. Made a mistake, now learn from it. So that was all on GA. I think that gold was a pretty decent trade. Just wasn't, probabilities weren't there. Yep, lost a little bit of money, you know, for a small account. But I also have been doing this for a while too, so yeah. I don't feel pretty, you know, I don't feel angry at all. I don't feel really emotional because most of the loss, well, not most of the loss, but a couple little stupid mistakes, you know, that you just gotta look out for, you know, happen on GA, you know. That was minimal risk right there. So I wasn't even risking. It's not like I was over leveraging. It's I ended up accidentally over leveraging with the $5 lot size. That was a mistake. Oops. You know, but it's not like I did it on purpose. You know, so there's that one. It's not like I did anything that was like, it's not like I had any nothing emotional really, besides getting too excited and putting in the $5 lot size. You know, I know what a 50-cent lot size is and the $5 lot size. So no emotion. Nope. I don't feel I don't feel angry. Yeah, it sucks that, I didn't make any money tonight. But I really don't feel emotional. Hmm. Okay, so that was night. Come on, Iddles. Bro. So that was night one of the pretty much small account challenge. It's not exactly a challenge. We're just trying to shoot for like, I guess it would be kind of a challenge, but like we're just trying to shoot for like $1,600. We're gonna withdraw 600 off there, and we're gonna get a funded FTMO account. We're gonna shoot for the $100,000 FTMO account, and but we're also trying to, upon this journey, or I've been doing this for like, like 3 years or whatever, so I do have enough technicals under my belt, like technical knowledge under my belt to know what I'm doing, so um and then so I still have some, psychological, um little things I still got to work out. Try and make it to where I can look at you guys, but if I put it right here, like blocking off half my, oh my goodness, just messing up the, I cut even more stuff out. If I hold it like this, that's stupid. Or just do this. But I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, so gotta edit that out. So yeah, got some psychological, still some psychological things to work out too. Sometimes I will get emotional if I miss a trade. That's kind of one of my triggers. And then obviously if there's a loss that I can avoid, if I, when I should have just, got out, which on the gold trade tonight was, I should have got out when it started closing back inside the zone. Pretty much for it almost engulfed the candle before it. So I mean, like, should just pretty much got out then, But I thought I was buying at a decent point, you know. And also on the 4 hour, the 4 hour also looked good too when I was looking at it. I didn't show it in there, but it looked pretty decent. But yeah, so first mistake number one was I didn't give my stop enough room. I didn't think of the spread stopping me out. So the spread stopped me out. I'm like, it was at a good spot. It didn't go any further than that. It was just the spread stopped me out and then went up. Actually, that's another thing too, is that the GA trade that I told you I was going to hold on to, we risked. Yeah, I'll just say it like this. So the GA trade that I told you I was going to hold on to, only risked like, come on, only risked 13 and got 30 out of it. So that's pretty good risk to reward. So got 30 pips out of that. But it didn't make up for the loss tonight, which that's not really. We're just looking for more like risk to reward with pip wise. We're not looking for P&L or anything like that. It's like, yeah, we want P&L, but we're looking for we want to have a higher risk to reward, with probabilities. We don't want to be sitting here risking more than what we could potentially go for. You know, we at least want to go for a 1-to-1. You know, if we got our retest, even though that wasn't really a great, it wasn't really a good retest. You know, I usually actually like the ones that kind of round off. They break outside the zone, kind of round off, and then they start to create indecision candles, like where structure is. You know, that's the kind of retests I like. You know, the one candle retests should be. See, that's the thing too. Is like the one candle retest should be like they should be with the trend. You know, and if you got anything that you're like, you know, which is it's kind of like it was. So it was kind of like a it's kind of almost like a rule breaker, I guess, for me tonight, because if I'm going against the trend, you know, I should have been looking for more of a rounded retest, but that's at least, you know, what I'm going with. And so with the trend, you can look for a one candle retest, you know. So I'm like, I guess I kind of broke a rule on there. You know, I broke a little rule or whatever. So yeah, we just want to keep that in mind. It's kind of like a new it's kind of like a new rule I kind of want to get used to, you know, because I think it's a pretty sound foundation for a rule. So so we kind of want to stick with that rule. No, we want to stick with that rule. If it's a rule, we gotta stick with it. So yeah, I mean, like, we had a loss tonight. Or wait, oh, that's right. And then mistake number was two. Mistake number two was putting in the wrong lot size. You know? So for that the strategy that I used on GA, I kind of want to actually risk less with that or whatever, because I'm still getting, you know, I'm still working with it and still finding little nuances and stuff in it. Yeah, I got the back testing and stuff, you know. But certain little things I'm still kind of getting used to it. I want to get used to it live, because, you know, live candles are a little bit a lot different than back testing. So I want to get used to that with the trading it live. So I want to, you know, take less of a lot size, you know, see how so that strategy worked. That strategy worked really good tonight. And so as I start to see myself winning with it more and start to see, you know, start to see more success with it, then I'll start putting on, you know, more risk, you know. And so the risk or the when I see that strategy, which it's not my strategy. I didn't come up with it. You know, I learned from my mentors. So I can't just go around giving out strategies. I mean, like, it's stepping on toes. Can't do that. You know, I love my mentors. Um so yeah, I mean, like, I can't give any strategies. That's the reason why I leave some things out on my chart. So um but but so yeah, I mean, like, that strategy worked great tonight. You know, the risk to reward on it was good. We had 2.3 risk to reward ratio. That one did good. So we got that one, and it pretty much reversed. It didn't even get up to, because I think I had 39. I had like 39 pips on that was the target, but it only made it to 30. It didn't go much more further than that because I saw the 50 there. If the 50 was a little higher, I would have shot for the, you know, I would have shot for, I would actually I at least shot for structure. And then, yeah, but it wasn't that. Really just wanted to get to the 50 and then just kind of get out. So that's where it's reversing at now. And then, So yeah, I mean, like that was mistake one, was, you know, putting my stop too close. Mistake number two, putting in the wrong lot size. You know, and it's funny because like it did end up going up after that, and I could have got up for that, but it's like, and the heat wave, because I cheat a little bit. I use an app called the Heat Wave, and so odd was actually at 7 or 8, and then GBP was at like, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 or something. You know, so but because odd was so strong, you don't know what was going to happen. And that's when I had in that lot size. So I was like, you know, I didn't want to. So I want to like, I don't want to take it any further. So, so yeah, 2 mistakes. I guess one rule broken because I didn't go with the rule of one candle retest with trends. So yeah, that was lost tonight. So that was a loss tonight. We're gonna try to do this every day. You know, see how that goes. I want to start doing some live stuff too in the future, possibly. See how that goes. You know, but I can't really. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'll have to figure out how to do that. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow and see how that goes. You know, we're gonna be a little bit more patient tomorrow. We're gonna, you know, think ahead. I might even, I'll probably actually take you guys through it next time. I didn't do it this time. So sometimes we might kind of get like mixed. Sometimes we might have, I might be taking you guys through trades like I did on my introduction, and then I might be, you know, doing a reevaluation for the night, and then going over that. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then hopefully we have a good night, you know, tomorrow. But it's all probabilities. If you know, if the rules are there, what else can I say? You know, so yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, or we'll see you guys tomorrow.